Here we are, Malton Station again, the beginning of all adventures. I've got my mate Simon with me and he's clueless at the minute. Not because he's clueless, because he's not clueless, but he's clueless as to our mission. So it's top secret, Simon's surprise, and I'll fill you in a bit. So here we are, York Station, my favourite station. Running round, and we are catching the express to Liverpool Lime Street. So Simon's surprise continues. Ah, your train awaits. Let the train take the strain. So here we are on our way to Runcorn. Simon's still wondering.
I don't like surprises.
The adventure continues on Simon's surprise.
Oh dear.
So surprising Simon says, this is the Runcorn rail bridge that we're, looks like we're heading over this very moment. Or part of it. I wish I'd got the picture earlier, it's pretty impressive from a distance. Not quite so much as we go over. Anyway. Alright.
I took one the other day and he was looking at a Jag. Well, he was going to ball it actually.
Alright, a Jag.
It was absolutely in pristine condition. It was £6,000 he paid. He reckoned the price should have been about 10.
That's what everyone reckons. The price, if it's at auction, it's worth what you paid for it, isn't it?
Well, of course it is.
You know, it's great. Everyone likes to think they've got a bargain at an auction, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a bargain, obviously.
Will it be? It'll probably be outside, really.
He's not. This is the face of a man who's not quite as surprised as he was before.
Yeah, in fairness, I had an inkling that something was going on.
Do a bit in classic cars and that, do you?
Oh, it's a classic as well.
I have an odd one or two. I have an odd one or two.
Where is it that we're actually going? We're going to Manor Park Classics.
We are. Yeah.
I had one myself once. I had a 1967 Riley Elf.
Oh, right, yeah.
When I was at university.
Yeah.
It was it was that horrible light blue, the leather, very Man City blue seats, walnut dash. Steering wheel used to come off in your hands because it was bolted at the floor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we've just landed here at Manor Park Classics, so he's not as surprised now as he was. There he is, look. He's trying to hide. He's doing a real good job, isn't he? But look at, we've got lots of cars, so now we've got to go and pick one. That'll be exciting, won't it? I'm aware now. There's cars everywhere. I've just had to admit to what we're doing. We're picking two cars up. Look at him there. Okay. We'll have a look round once we've got the paperwork sorted. The Audi 80 Sport. Nice little Alfa. Oh, some lovely things. Ooh, that's a Ferrari. Lovely. Oh yeah.
Original Manta.
Yeah, they made a big thing of that on the. Yeah. You only get them in the left hand though.
Yeah, that's a lovely colour.
Isn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of cars about. There's a very nice V10 Audi. Old Mercedes. Fantabulous. Gorgeous, isn't it?
When was this auction then that you've worked?
Saturday, I think. Was it? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, we'll have a good look round in a minute.
Yeah, just down the bottom on the right.
Other side of the wall.
Straight for that. Alright.
So now Simon's not quite so surprised. We're going to walk outside and look at the cars. I was really interested in this. This is our 1967 Mustang, so it would have suited us, matey. Yeah. Wouldn't it? And it's lovely. Lovely inside. Lovely everywhere. Lovely, 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 lovely. But, you know, maybe one day, but there's only so many vehicles you can look at. But anyway, come on, let's go and look at what we've bought. What? Cheap, yeah. Well, it sold to more than the guide. It sold for about 16, did it, or something? Anyway, that was cheap. That was about £7 and it's only done nothing mileage wise. That was about 40, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and look at. Oh, it's a bit windy. Nearly blew my hat off. So anyway, here we go. Here we go. Look at it. Look at that. Is that a hot Ford or what? It's a hot fast Ford. It's a 3-litre S, whatever that might be. And wow, is it open? Oh God, it's even open. Look at that. Lordy, lordy. Oh, have we got? Oh, we haven't got a graphic equaliser on the stereo, but we might as well. Yeah. Oh, is that opening? No, that isn't opening. Yeah. And we've got, look at that leather interior. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Away the bonnet release, there it is. Got the Eau de Cologne engine. Actually, it's an Essex, I think. There it is. Oh, look at the Essex 3-litre S. It's a thing of beauty. I don't know how good that air filter is, but anyway, or how effective. But anyway, yeah, stop flies getting in the engine, won't it? Well, there's gauges and all sorts of things. Wow. Anyway, more news later. So we turn away from the mighty Cortina, and here's, look, he's excited now. He's no longer surprised. He's just
very happy.
Very happy, like you see. But now, we come to the Racing Green Mini. Oh, what? And it's a tidy looking little thing. It's a very tidy looking little thing. It's got a door and a steering wheel and a period interior. Yeah, so, whoops, caught up on the roller. That's a cracking little thing. What do you think, Simon?
I think that's fantastic. Very clean.
Isn't it? Lovely little thing. Lovely little thing. Everyone should have a Mini in their life. I've never owned one myself till this very moment. That back tyre might be a bit slack, might it? I'm sure we can blow that up with our own lips.
Yes.
And so yeah, so they're the cars. So we're going to drive them home now via a scenic route and have some fun. More news later. What do they say? Just a bit of weekend work on the old Merc. Lovely patina, but oh, there's some bits dropped off. Look. Work in progress, but there's a lot of stuff. Nice Lotus. Nice TR4. Few Landers, little Alpha Sud. And a Bentley. Perfect. here we are, me and very surprised Simon, and we're just in homage to our good friend Mr. Michael Lister, who isn't with us, but he's a TVR fan. This has got your name written all over it, Mick. What a beautiful colour. I think it's very you, sir, and I think you should immediately try and do a deal on this vehicle.
It's like Ken's off Ken and Barbie.
Yeah.
Or Mick and Barbie.
So anyway, we're going to begin our adventure. But yeah, lots of interesting cars to look at all around us. Nice little Alfa, and an Ashton, and another Mini. Mini's lovely Golf. And look at that lovely Cortina. Tan tan ta. Catch up with you soon. And we're getting going now. We've had some terrible heavy traffic in and out of all the built-up areas around Manchester and Burnley and all that. We just wanted to avoid the motorways. And we're sussing out the cars. The Cortina's great, apart from it seems to be in desperate need of some shock absorbers. It's a little bit wallowy, other than that, I think there might be something issue with their lights, and there's definitely an issue with the gear stick, in as much as it makes a lot of noise, rattly noise, but she goes well, and it certainly creates a lot of attention. And the Mini's going really well. Maybe the clutch is in need of either adjustment or replacement. Just the clutch pedal's really high apparently. I haven't driven it yet. And the brakes are a bit soft, but she just passed an MOT, and he's going well enough in it now. So all very good and very excitable. So here we are, everybody. We're having a great time. There's a few little issues here and there, but as you would expect. But on the whole, right, it's got some grunt as the old Cortina, and it sounds fantastic. It absolutely sounds mint, and it looks mint. And there's been lots of thumbs up and horn blowing and all the rest of it. And the Mini's great as well, apart from we think we maybe have a clutch problem. But it's driving, and it's a tidy little car, so we're pleased, and Simon's a bit less surprised than he was, but he's still having a good time. We're having a great time. So yeah, we're going to keep pressing on, and hopefully we'll get home. Signing out. It's in the mirror, and what did I see? The little Mini was following me. And I've got a headrest moved out, somehow come loose and moved across the back seat, but there you go. All good fun, a minor detailing, and such a fantastic drive back. So there's Simon waving at you all in the minutiae. It's all good fun. And that's the view from the bridge. So just thought we ought to have a finish off from yesterday. Simon and I got back, no problem at all, in our trusty steeds, and here they are, the Mini and the Cortina, and joining stablemate Bertie, the Bentley. And just a quick just the size of Bertie compared to the Mini. I mean, the size of the wheels just compared to the Mini just makes you realise what you actually need to transport people around. this is nice, very nice. This does the job, you know, and it's a lovely little motor. And I have to say thank you very much to Paul Cowland, who gave it a really good sort of walk around at the auction at Manor Park Auctions, and I think he was pretty much spot on. It's a tidy little car. It has got a little bit of rust just starting down there, down the back of the rear window, and but it's a tidy little thing, really tidy little thing, and it does very much look like the 25,000 miles is genuine. There's a trim missing off the door lock over on the passenger door, but it's pretty good in here. It really is pretty good. I mean, you know, there's a bit of mould on the seat belts there, so we're gonna have to do a bit of cleaning and tidying and just detailing. Is that what it's called? A little bit of rust on the top of the roof here, but for the money, quite a tidy little car. And she did the journey back across the across Settle and Skipton and Harrogate and back home, as did the mighty Cortina. Now this car is something else. So many people blew their horns, waved. It definitely sparks a bit of nostalgia, a bit of fun in people. It's definitely a fun car. It really does have a bit of go about it. It's been so well done. It's just very much of its time. This is an 80s hot saloon. You know, the Cobra leather interior is magnificent. And great steering wheel, but with the sort of traditional Cortina dash. I've ordered a Blaupunkt stereo of the time, one that I had in a 94 Discovery at the time, so I'm going to put that in it, because the one that's in it doesn't work. It's probably not even wired up, but it does sound absolutely magnificent, does this car. There's no doubt about it. The engine is tuned to within an inch of its life, and it does propel it along at a great rate of knots, and the car just looks fantastic. There's probably a few little bits and pieces, but body wise it's pretty good. I think the worst bit I've seen is a very, very tiny bit of rust in that seam there, but other than that she's great. And we'll just give you a quick look under the bonnet, and I think I've already shown you under the bonnet, but it does need a new fan belt. But and I'm not terribly keen on the air filter system. Doesn't look like it'll filter much more than a small bird out of the air going into the carburetor, but other than that, it's very well presented. Certainly the sort of vehicle that you lift the bonnet on. If you got anyone who wants to have a look at it. But yeah, it's a lovely car. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yeah, there she is. One Cortina, 3 litre S. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Probably not. One Mini Racing Green. More fun to be had with these two, I think. More fun, much more fun. So there you go, folks.